Hey everybody, what's up? My name is James and I'm a car enthusiast, and I'm just wanted to let you know that I'm starting this new channel. It's going to be focused around cars, my car passion, car hobby, some of my friends' cars, track days, car meetups, modifications and stuff like that. But just wanted to kind of introduce myself and, introduce my track car right here behind me. It's a e92 M3. It's a fully built track car, built by, the guys at JMP and Jarek. Thanks. But yeah, let's get into it. Just want to show you a little bit about the ride. And welcome to the channel, guys. We'll just do a quick walk around the car. So over here, start with the hood. Motorsport 24 hood. And love the lightweight. I know the OEM hood is pretty light too, but this is really light. A lot of good venting. The vents are really good for cooling, and man, it makes a huge difference. Also, Motorsport 24 fenders, actually these are Flossman fenders, excuse me, and they are also louvered and vented. Great for AERO, for just getting the car more track prepped. So inside we have our stock, pretty much stock V8. It's a 4-liter V8. You guys know the S65, and it's pretty much stock. It just has an intake, a tune, and a full exhaust. And I've done that to make sure that it kind of stays as reliable as possible. For any of you guys don't know, the S65 has certain issues like rod bearings and throttle actuators. So those are all preventative things that, got to take care of. Something else that's under the hood is a power steering reservoir by, I think it's Beamer World. It's a good upgrade to have. Any track guys know that the reservoir tank tends to overflow on this car, so that's one thing. We also have two-way MCS dampers with custom spring rates that were kind of tested over time to kind of see what worked, but really love the MCS setup. Also, something that's here is the headlights. All right. So the headlights here are pretty cool. Love these, love the super lightweight headlights. Now the car is not street driven, so no need for headlights and no need for signals, right? All right, now coming up next, we have over here the RS Future AERO. That's one of the first things that people see other than the really blue rat that we'll talk about later. The AERO is super awesome. The AERO is great, and it's mated with a full RS Future splitter with tunnels underneath and 3D side plates. Really badass. This makes great stuff, and it's chassis mounted. It can pretty much just stand on top of it. Now as we walk around the car, we'll go to the wheels and brakes and tires. Now normally on this setup I run an 18 by 10.5 all the way around. The offset is usually around 22. For tire setup I run a 295 30 18 RE71 RS. Love those tires. It's been on a diet. It's been gutted.
Are you just talking?
I'm recording, buddy. Now on the interior, we've gone through a lot of weight reduction. Now this car is a DCT. It had a lot of options, so it kind of tipped the scales at maybe around 3,700 pounds in OEM stock trim. Right now, it's right under 3,000 pounds. So that means 700 pounds has been taken out of this car. That's pretty amazing. With the stock powertrain, the car still boogies pretty well. It's not the fastest thing, but the power to weight is actually pretty nice. So for anyone that's, looking to do that, take that extra leap into gutting an E92 chassis, it can get pretty light. Now there's other people out there that get a lot lighter. Definitely not one of the lighter chassis on a full track build, but as you can see, a lot's been taken out. And for some of the real savvy people out there, there's probably a lot of weight in here that we can trim out, but I'm just not there yet. So, and love this setup from Ridgeline Motorsports. The detachable steering wheel with Motorsport magnetic paddle shifters and custom programmable buttons. This setup is really sick. Love it. Thank you, Ridgeline Motorsports. I also have at the bottom, there's a Elion Motorsports kick plate, footwell plate. Really awesome. It's highly recommended, especially if you ever take out your carpet, because there's a padding so that actually your feet just kind of dangle. I have a full Recaro Hans SPG, battery kill switch, and as you can see, a pretty tricked out full roll cage all the way up to the A-pillars, door bars, and everything. The roll cage was done by Heliart Cussler. Ted, what's up? Shout out. All right, now talking about the interior some more. Here we are. We're in the bucket, and we have a full 6-point harness, you know, that's set up for a Hans neck restraint system. And here, let's just close this door. Yeah, look at that door, man. Look at that luxurious door handle right there. Look at that thing. Isn't that beautiful? Just pull this and the door opens. Sometimes, usually it opens. Just kidding, it opens all the time. But yeah, this is just on the quest to try to save as much weight as possible. And you know, for any of the people that are on the track build that get down that slippery slope, you all know what I'm talking about here. It gets kind of like that, right? But anyway, let's kind of look through some of the interior bits in here. You know what's really funny? I still rock a Broadway mirror. You guys can see it right there. Old school, dude, but just love it. I usually don't run a passenger seat, but I have one right now. On my last track day at Chuckwalla was doing some driving instructing. I was getting coached by Michael Ryan Johnson. So hey, what's up, Michael? Shout out. But super awesome coach, man. I've been tracking for like almost 10 years, and I never realized how much I didn't know until I got coaching. Maybe I'll make another video about that. Anyhow, now this color is a Miami blue. It's a Miami blue. Wrap, Innositech, something like that. But really great wrap. You know, it's a really high quality vinyl, and it's really, really shiny. A lot of people think that it's been painted. But speaking of paint, if you could see that this car originally started off as a Jerez black car. It was eventually painted Grigio gray, and then wrapped Miami blue, and then the interior got a full cage kind of done, so I needed some extra paint work, so it got painted white. So this car's been through quite a bit. Now let's go over here to the back. We can see kind of the inside. You can see the whole car here. Yeah. All right, now the interior has been through a lot. As you can see, there's a lot of door hinges and trunk hinges and hood hinges that have kind of been taken out. Again, on the whole quest of trying to save weight. So over here you can see I just have the trunk just lifted right out, and super tiny battery. Cage goes all the way back, and you can see the remote reservoirs for the MCS. Now for the exhaust setup, because people love exhaust, right? For the exhaust setup, it's by Wisecraft Performance, and or Wisecraft Fabrications. Now they do really sick, you know, custom titanium setups for like GTRs and all these crazy sick drag builds. But was able to book an appointment with him, and he got me this setup. This is a full titanium. Believe it is from Taycan. You know, Taycan muffler, Taycan piping. But gosh, really saves a ton of money. Is super it's like way less expensive than going for a titanium name brand. And if you ever want that kind of setup, I'd highly recommend looking into this stuff. Yep, so that's my E92. It's a track car. I've had it since around 2010, so it's been a part of my life for quite a while. But it's been through a lot, from being completely stock form. Let me see if I can throw a photo in here, all the way to what it is now. Let me throw some photos there. And it's been an awesome ride. So I have a track day coming up pretty soon. It's a Black Friday track day with Speed SF at Button Willow. If you're there, hey, come say hi. But I'll be there testing out some new tires, not testing out, but you know, throwing on some new tires, see if I can get faster in this personal best season. You know, it's getting cooler here in SoCal, so let's go hit it. I have a goal. I haven't been able to hit a sub 150, so 149.99 and under at Button Willow CW13. I don't want to jinx myself and say it's gonna happen, but man, I've been trying for a while. Hopefully the new tires, you know, the suspension tuning, all that stuff. It's been a little bit since I've been to Button Willow, so let's see how it goes. Peace.